Sadly, is the end of his church service era. and we now embark upon the third phase, which is the Hinckley-Hoffman era. And to kick that off, we have a photo here. This photograph was taken. I can assure you that our dearly beloved but missing president is in that photo. There may even be a couple or three other familiar faces there. We'll let you decide which is which. But this was taken at the lagoon, a favorite pond. And whoops, I've just been advised that we must put a halt to things, that we just have a special number that's arrived. And so I ask your forbearance. We'll interrupt the program now for a brief musical interlude.
Well, as you know, in every meeting of this seriousness, we need to stand, first of all, probably, and take a stretch. And we have a special musical number, so it'll be with you here just a minute. Go ahead, stand up. Of us out to the Freed's Summer Playground in Lagoon. And many of us there have been privileged to sit and watch a spectacular show put on by the youth. And generally, this group invites someone from the audience to come up and perform. Well, President Hinckley has always chosen the person he has invited out there as his guest to dance the hula. And so we thought it would only be fitting for President Hinckley now to share a similar... So we have some friends of our family. Marianne and Leslie, who will come in now, present. Mary, please go ahead.
Would you like
everybody
to
sit down now, please. I think you may.
Here tonight? Who was? Hey, come up here! Rick?
We need the backdrop. It's too bright against it.
Go get him.
Take a start, Jay. Yeah, I might want to take my jacket.
I've got some rope if you need some.
Extender for me. That was cool. I've got Someone said that with a girth that size that a redwood would stand 75 feet tall. Well, you look great. Roll his pant legs up. Those of us who've experienced this multiple times, there's no credit to our own intelligence. All I can say is we are even after we are even. No, they didn't take out their Okay. You don't want to rattle the tiger, Mary. Are we ever even? No.
One to the right, one to the left, one to the left. Your front is coconut, papaya, pineapple, banana. Coconut, pineapple.
Wait a minute, do that again.
Coconut, pineapple, papaya, banana.
We have.
You might think he's doing it
He's doing great.
Hand up.
Mary, just one second. Chuck, you think this is okay for him to be doing this? I mean, so. Neurologically, do you think
Arms up. Coconut, pineapple. This way. Not that way, this way. Pineapple, papaya, banana. Banana.
tell Jane he's not going to be doing any housework for a little while.
Well, when has he ever done that?
For a little while.
Well, Nick, you're a natural. Or even to now, if this goes on.
He's gonna get back at her.
This is the prelude. Should we sing another hymn? There you left your room this morning. Okay, well, Brother Kendall, I guess a little more than
Should we
presentation,
begin?
yes.
Is anyone relaxed that we might go forward now? From time to time, this man who previously was recognized for his law and order services has been known to remove objects from friends' cars and seems to have a little bit of difficulty in this area, and our heart goes out to Jane and her family for the example he set. Occasionally they find their way back to the proper owner. So here we have an envelope that was delivered to the bank tower some time ago from the genuine GM Parts department in Nassau, Wisconsin. This part was turned in. We traced the serial number to you. Please take better care. This is an original GM Parts. Sincerely, Mr. Goodman. This is after a 2-week fruitless search by Lana and myself and our little children trying to find the missing part. From time to time, some of us have had the fun of receiving nice little mementos in the mail and recognize resourcefulness. And, you know, it makes the occasion. I think maybe it now dawns on you why the third portion is named the Hoffman Inkling. Of course, we have other. Of course, once in a while you get a note, and then they'll even playing his little choice little son and leave a note up there by the chin that says, "Hobie did this." Now, other times we've had notes delivered to us anonymously. On this occasion, one of the good brethren here was been injured somewhat and was attending the Republican Party meeting, and midway during the meeting, this note was delivered. And since I guess maybe we ought to read it. It was handed. I guess I might as well acknowledge I was the poor guy who happened to be on the receiving end of this, and this note was handed up from the back of the room to me. I don't know who you are, mister, but if the bald spot covered by those gray hair is any indication, I must presume you're a candidate for county senior citizens representative. Anyway, I must ask you about that dreadful-looking contraption on your left hand. If its size and complexity are any reflection of the size or seriousness of the wounds lurking beneath its intricate wrappings, then might I suggest you remain at home until it's properly healed. It's unsightly, of course there's no apostrophe in the "is," and it is most reprehensible. Signed, county delegate number blah blah blah, and so forth and so on with the next. Well, I'm turning around and looking back, wondering who might have done such a dastardly deed. Who would I see but other than my very, very special friend. A man without guile.
Band-Aid on his hand, as big as a house.
Big bandages for big men. Now here we have a resume prepared by Mr. Hinckley Hoffman on Gordon Jensen. It seems only fair that Gordon perhaps make comment on his resume. Can you read the big words up there, Gordon? Gordon, would you like to make a comment on this?
Well, I would. This was, it wasn't handed to me, it came in the mail some years ago. And of course, that's my name. at the top. I do have a social security number. That is not my address. And my telephone was not disconnected. Talk about the Hoffman era, this is a classic example. Of course, the date of birth is wrong. Married, yes, but I have no grandchildren, let alone great-grandchildren. Roar Elementary I did attend, however, those are the wrong years. My employment history is probably fairly accurate. Hobbies, number one, very true. Golfing, maybe once a month. Spectator sports, very, very erroneous there. That's wrong. Chair racing. Now, note the two references. Now, Joe Fingers, Banana, was a good friend of mine. He was the best man at my wedding. However, I would never use him as a reference. And Willie Watson was a close cousin. He was my first cousin. But I never used him as a reference either.
I can see why.
A typical Hoffman document.
Makes a little truth with lies.
Well, I think,
He's done all of it.
He doesn't tell you everything.
The night is young, Jay.
Jane, are you getting an idea who you're married to?
We can provide you counseling afterwards.
our esteemed stake president sometimes is known to leave little pithy notes on people's cars in the chapel parking lot. People who have driven in there, the only car they have.
You gotta see this Lincoln he drives.
So when you find something like this, you know, well, should I stay in the church or not? we had that authenticated. We thought we probably ought to save it. Now we have here a letter from the first presidency. Of course, this is authentic Hoffman letterhead.
In print. This is the part, Dick, we wish your father was here.
We thought your mom and dad might enjoy this, but we hope your sisters will carry it out.
I'm sure they will.
If they can't remember it well enough, we do have some extra copies. I think it's appropriate, the occasion, the thing that caused this is for the first time in 2 or 3 years while serving as a bishop, I took off a